Well, good morning, everybody. Long time no see. There's probably a lot of you that thought I wasn't even doing YouTube anymore, but yet here I am. It has been a long summer. So I've been coaching mountain bike almost the whole summer, and honestly, it's taken its toll, but mostly on this channel. It has just been a wild ride with lots of ups and downs, lots of time spent, but I'm here today to talk to you. Well, first of all, I'm here in the beautiful Teton Canyon, ready to ride from the bottom of Teton Canyon pretty much to the top of Grand Targhee Ski Resort. I'm gonna try to get up as high as I can today. I'm hoping for a good 3,000 feet. And honestly, just to enjoy a ride all by myself because it's been a long time. Before I do the ride today though, I thought I would share with you a few of my new favorite products that I've been testing all summer on the mountain bike. The first little product I got to share with you is this GPS bike computer from IGPSPORT or IGPSPORT. It is a great little computer. I know that the Stages computers are kind of going away, but this little thing is very comparable to what the Garmin is. Actually, it uses the Garmin mounts. It's got a very similar interface. In fact, I really love all of the things that I can customize on here. And when I've been coaching mountain bike, this thing has been a lifesaver. It used to be that I would go out and I would ride these mountain bike rides with this little watch, and it was so hard to be here on the handlebars and look at my watch. And this thing is a game changer for me. I've never had a bike computer before, believe it or not. I've been riding for like 6 or 7 years and just never needed one. But there's been a couple really cool things that I've loved about having a lot of data right on my handlebars. It's the navigation, the maps, the times, the elevation, the distance that I have, the elevation profiles. This thing is really, really great. It informs me. It helps me stay up to date with what I'm trying to do. Helps remind me of the things that I need to do, like eating or getting kids to take breaks, stop and eat themselves. I love it. We're out here today coaching mountain bike team. So I've been playing with this IGPSPORT bike computer, and for practices, it is awesome. I've got kids about to come down the mountain, and I know exactly how far we've gone, what our total elevation has been, and even down here at the bottom, I can see exactly what time of day it is. So today, we've got a turnaround time of 6 o'clock, and it is, like you can tell, the font is super big. All of the screens are really easy to use. The main thing that I love is how easy it is to change which data fields I see at which parts of the screen. So I've set this up so it's exactly what I want to see while I'm coaching. And it lets me choose up to like 10 different screens and set up all the data on each screen. So it makes it really helpful to give me all the information as a coach right up front so that I can tell the kids whether we're doing intervals or we're doing turnaround times or whatever it might be. It's all right there on the computer. And just talking about the maps real quick, I did not pre-program in the map for this particular ride, but you can see that it's got the road and the trail that I've actually been following. So it's got quite a bit of information here, and I can see what my elevation has been. All of those features are just so helpful when you're trying to budget your energy levels, or at least your stamina, right, for a long afternoon on the bike. So for me, the alternative before I got the bike computer was my watch. And so I'd have my hand down here on the handlebars, and I'd have to like get my hand up here to see exactly where I was at. And needless to say, it ended in a few wrecks. Well, with all that being said, we're gonna get out of here, get up on the trail before it gets too hot. Let's take this bike computer. We're gonna see if you guys can see all this. So we're going to choose our route, and there it is, Mill Creek. Let's do this. Navigate. Yeah, buddy. All right. Sun's coming up. It's time to get out of here. Sun's coming up. It's time to get out of here. So I really did get one of the most beautiful days of the year so far. It's middle of October, and we're still supposed to be in the 70s today. So weather report for this morning is about 45 degrees. Sunrise in the shadow of the Grand Teton was 7:50. And perhaps the best part is I'm right in the middle of all these fall colors. So good day to be on a bike. check this view out. Sun just peeking up over the mountains now. And this is my first real shot of daylight. Or sunshine, I should say. We have made it to the bottom of a trail called 38 Special at the bottom of Targhee. So you can see we made it to one of the lifts. This is, I think, the newest lift, if I remember right. And the reason why this trail is called 38 Special, it goes up in here, is because it has 38 switchbacks. That's the other reason I couldn't get anybody to come with me today, is because nobody's willing to punish themselves for 2 or 3 hours like I am. I really just want to see if I can. So we're going to make the climb nice and slowly. What a beautiful, beautiful morning. And I am the only one on the mountain. It makes me aware of how dangerous this is. I'm like 8 or 9 switchbacks into 38. So I thought I'd just take a second and enjoy the view and the peace and quiet for a second. Part of the reason I wanted to come up 38 Special is so that I could check it out to see how rideable it is to go down. And so far, it's actually pretty mellow. Some of the switchbacks are close together, but they're all well bermed, not as loose as I was fearing they would be. I was fearing they'd be loose and flat, which is how I fell a couple months ago. So I don't want to take another fall, especially on a day like today. It's a really good way to ruin a beautiful ride. I'll show you another switchback here. Here's an example of one. So you can see it's pretty well bermed and lots of traction. This view up here is pretty great. You guys probably can't see it because we're going right into the sun, but up here I got a pretty good view of Alaska Basin, Table Rock, all the Tetons. And I have no idea how much further. Well, this was about everything I was hoping it would be and more. Just really pretty today. Come on, legs. Starting to feel like spaghetti noodles. Oh yeah. Look at that view. I love how they've designed this little trail. Every one of these switchbacks as it comes out to the edge of the ridge here gives you really, really fantastic views of the Grand and all the canyons below. Then you turn around and you see the entire Teton Valley. All right, snack number 1. This is it right here. The Gatorade protein bar. This is more like a meal replacement than a protein bar. Well, it appears that we made it to the top. Or something close to it, because I ran out of single track. Take a little break. We're at the top of the climb. Climbed about 2,300 feet in 8 miles. And I'm feeling great. So, just one little quick thing I want to talk about next is just a few other really cool pieces of gear I've been testing this year. And the first one are these amazing sunglasses. I can't say enough about how much I love these Magic Shine sunglasses. So I don't even remember what these are called. I'll look it up and I'll put it all in the description below. But these glasses stay put. No matter where I put them on my face, they block all the wind. They fit inside the helmet pretty well, except when I'm doing it one-handed. And they're just comfortable. I don't even know that they're there. Not to mention they're polarized and I see everything as clearly as can be. Next up is my Osprey hip pack. This is the Cerel 7. It holds 1.5 liters of water, 2 main storage compartments. It doesn't carry everything that my backpack would carry, but I can carry a first aid kit, snacks, and multiple pumps. And it's comfortable. Not to mention, I've even got my bear spray today sitting right on the hip strap. So I can easily pull out the bear spray should I need it. So far, no signs of bear today. I will say It's big. It probably is bigger than it needs to be, but I find that it's more comfortable than wearing my backpack a lot of days, especially on really hot days. Next up is one of my favorite little tools. I just picked this up this year. This is the Cycplus, and it is a wireless electric bike pump, electric tire pump. And it works for Presta and Schrader valves, and it's got a pressure gauge in it, so you can set it exactly to the pressure that you want. I've found that it can inflate almost every tire that I've got. I've even been carrying this in my pack. It's so small, it fits in the little small pouches, those little small compartments on my hips. It also fits in the glove box really nice. In my testing, we'll fill up a mountain bike tire in about 1.5 minutes from empty, and a road bike tire in less than 1 minute. On top of all that, I think this lasts for about 10 to 20 minutes or so in my testing. So I've gotten various results depending on how much I'm using it, what types of tire pressures I'm putting in there. But I'll tell you, 10 to 20 minutes on a charge is pretty phenomenal. Not to mention it's USB-C, so I can charge it in the car. It's a really good pump to leave in the car. Can't say enough good things about this one. The guys over at Cycplus hooked me up with this one, so I'll give you guys a link in the description below. I've been really, really impressed. Okay, the next thing I want to show off is right in here, and it is my bike pump from One Up Components. This little bad boy here is not just a bike pump, but it's also a multi-tool. So this is actually the tool that I carry on me most days on the trail. This thing works so fantastic because it actually pumps up really well, puts a lot of air out. I like it. I've had to pump up multiple kids' tires at practices, and I'm able to put in a lot of air in a hurry. I can usually top off a tire in 40 to 50 pumps. But here's the secret. So right here in the end is the multi-tool, and it just pops out like this. And it's got just about everything you need. So it's got a multi-tool right here, and it's got tire levers, and it's got a chain brake. So I can fix just about anything that I need to fix. The only thing this doesn't have that I really wish it did have was, not to mention, inside here, I have my quick link for my bike. So it's an easy master link. If I need to replace the master link, I've got that one hidden right there. A tire lever right there. And then it just all squeezes kind of back in there. And I'm good to go. So this is the One Up, I think it's the EDC is what it's called. I forget exactly. Anyway, push that back in there, and there you have it. There is my One Up bike pump. Highly recommend this one. This is what I carry most days. I don't usually carry the electric pump with me on the trail because it's just not needed. And that, my friends, is a bulk of what I'm using on the trail these days. So I think it's about time to bomb the downhill. What do you guys say? Fun. It's not overly fast just because on a day like today it's really good to just come out here and practice technique. Okay, ride's all done. Here's the last few things that I am riding with this year. First of all is this Climb jersey, and it is super lightweight. It's got the sunglass cleaner right here so I can get all the grease off my sunglasses. I also got the Climb Revolution gloves, and they've got this super soft leather-like feel. Holds onto the rubber of the grips super well. Love these. And then the last are even my Climb Revolution shorts. So nice little riding pocket right here for phone or whatever else. Adjustable waist. And I've been riding with that Climb gear all season, and I'm loving it, actually. Really, really loving it. Well, that does it for today. We are done and dusted. We were just over 20 miles, like 20, actually just shy of 21, and right at 3,000 feet. So goal achieved, but it took me like 3.5 hours. Partly because I was recording video and partly because I just didn't care. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great fall. Just know if you're into mountain biking or if you want to get into mountain biking, fall is like the best season for mountain biking. So go out there, have fun, and we'll see you guys next time.